Alright, we're live.
Sorry about that, everybody. When I gave the camera to Chris to video my burnout, got too far away from my cell phone, lost the connection. Chucky is now in the trailer, and we're going to get it strapped down and head to Orlando Speed World. That in itself is kind of boring, so I'll show you around the shop. We'll look at some cars that are in the shop and some stuff like that. We got in some new hats and things of that nature. Can I get out?
Yep.
Cool.
Sorry.
That's all right. Who left their bang in the cup holder? Donnie?
Yeah.
I got a half-drank bang right here.
Half drank? Give me the rest of it. I'm going to work out. Oh no.
I mean, whatever, man. Whatever.
Don't do it.
We're somewhat concerned that some VMP employees may meet an untimely demise from drinking too much bang. Sometime you guys should watch Rebecca close this. It's pretty funny.
Where are we gonna show?
Let me get some stuff from up front.
Taxi.
Where?
Taxi.
What fucking gun mount, dude?
Yep, Kona Blue 5-0. We are heading with Chucky out to Orlando Speed World. Keep tuned in to our YouTube channel. Next Wednesday, we are going to be releasing Chucky Episode 4.
Like I say, my girl gave me two. I only need one.
I'm good, man. I appreciate it.
This is a fancier trailer than Chucky's used to.
I know. This one had a license plate on it, so I figured no good reason not to take it. All right. Hey, this is kind of boring watching me strapped on a trailer, so I'm gonna take you around the shop for a little bit, and then I'll come back and finish tying this thing down. We got the Focus all cleaned up and in the shop here for an upcoming video about our SEMA cars and how we got Ford to give us a car for $1. So Mr. Chris is editing that, and when it's done, we'll throw it up on the channel. You can learn all about that because it's actually going on right now. Rebecca's car is looking good. It's going to be moving back to the old shop very, very soon for me to work on nights and evenings.
With all your free time.
Yes, with all my free time. So, Mr. O'Hara's car is here for a little
on it?
800 passes on this
I
car.
have every time slip that the car has ever run. It's over
Yeah.
800 passes.
The first owner, which is a customer of ours, started that tradition. The second owner, also a customer of ours, continued it. And it's been a great, consistent, high 9, low 10-second car for him. I actually think he asked me to slow it down a little bit with another tune so he can run like 10 O's. So this is something that's in the shop right now, and this is one of the guys from HP Tuners trucks. We just finished welding the axle tubes just like we did on my truck, and we're doing a flip kit, so it is going to be very, very low. The springs are normally on top of the axle, and they're going to end up underneath with the flip kit that Donnie's installing. Joe had something similar on his truck. I don't know all the exact details, but maybe I can show it to you when it's done next week. Chris, we get any questions on the live stream?
Kind of Blue 50 is saying, okay, cool to go into the track. He likes to Chucky build and it gives him some ideas.
Oh, okay, cool. So when we take Chucky to the track this time, it's a different combination, a little more advanced as far as mods. I don't know if you heard Chucky start up, but the exhaust sounded quite a bit different, because it is. So that's kind of the story on Chucky. Going back to this truck, this is the suspension kit that Donnie's installing. There's going to be a rear sway bar upgrade, some coilovers up front. This is all the bracketry that makes for the flip kit, and looks like it's made by Beltec right here.
Did you explain what a flip kit is?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you just put the axle upside down and you drive backwards, right?
Exactly. You
Yeah.
get 4 inches of lowering.
Yeah. So this car is getting the engine built. They'll have a rod and piston upgrade, and then we will put a little teeny tiny pulley on the Gen 3. It's running an 82 and a 5% right now. I'm thinking that's probably going to go down to like a 72, 69 and a 5%. 20 pounds of boost, run it, call it a day. Make 900, 950, 1,000 wheel. Any more questions, Chris?
Victor Xavier wants to know what mods we did on Chucky.
Oh,
So if they tune in next Wednesday to our YouTube channel, you'll be able to see in episode 4.
all right. So episode 4 is the one to watch to see the new mods to Chucky. So that's important, because we can't
Why
tell
we do
you.
it.
Yeah, we can't tell you quite yet.
And watch episode 5 and 6 and 7.
Just keep watching.
Yeah. So Mr. Justin Young's car is here back in the shop, and this car was actually an inspiration for Rebecca, and she's going to talk about that in a video that's going to be coming out in a couple weeks as well. You say an inspiration for Rebecca, well, her cars have all been flat black, but she has gone totally the opposite direction before too. So that'll be in our SEMA car build video episode 2. Chris, I'm like talking kind of fast. Like, what the hell else is going on tonight at VMP?
Tonight at VMP?
I mean,
Oh, today.
today, like right now.
I've been working on getting ready to go to the track.
Yeah, so Chris has been helping load up fuel and load up cars and everything to go to the track. I've been entertaining our special guest, Mr. Justin Young, who is going to go to the track with us tonight. He's not going to take his car, but he's going to take himself.
2018 pricing.
Oh.
The 18th.
Yes, 2018 pricing until the 18th of January, and then prices are going up.
And coming in stock will be elbows.
Cobra elbows are coming in, and actually the truck was supposed to be here today, but it looks like it's going to be here Monday instead.
People have been asking.
So we're going to get those right back out the door to you. If you're in some type of like dire need, trying to make a dyno appointment or a car show or something like that, call us Monday. We'll do our best we can to accommodate you, because I know a lot of the Cobras have been waiting too long for those elbows, unfortunately. Sorry about that. And that actually leads me into something else. The Cobra elbows that are coming in are the latest revised design, and I want to just kind of give you a teaser, because I'm going to be doing a video on this next week as well. We had the opportunity to find a lot more flow in our Cobra elbow design. So we took out the bump for the stock fuel line, because most of you are not running a stock fuel line. You can still run it if you have to, but you'll just have to bend it a little bit. But basically, we were able to make this elbow wide open. Very little, if any, intrusions or restrictions. The Gen 3 for the Cobra is a pretty bad arse piece, so we wanted to make sure that all the supporting hardware was as bad as possible to go with it. This is one of the 5-inch cold airs, and the 5-inch mass air setup, 120mm mass air, basically 5-inch. So I'll be doing a review on that next week, and we'll be getting that video out there. But this is just a sneak peek.
On the Cobra elbow stuff, Jonathan wants to know if I upgrade my Cobra Gen 3 to a GT500, how does the elbow adapt to the original Gen 3 design?
He's got as a t-shirt too.
Okay, cool. I'll give an update on this too. That's a great question. You said that was Jonathan?
Yes.
So, Jonathan, I'm going to show you what I was actually just digging out of a box before Chris told me the question. We are getting rid of the gasket and going to... I'm sorry. We're getting rid of the O-ring and going to a gasket now. And you can basically port match your old blower to match the new elbow. Obviously, all the blowers shipping out of VMP are port matched to the new elbows. If you have an older blower, even a Gen 2, you can just open it up to the shape of the gasket. It's about 1/8 to 3/16 of an inch all around. You're going to want to have some good carbide burrs, a vacuum, a lot of rags. We're also working with a professional CNC porter, Brett Barber, to have a full-on CNC program for the Cobra Gen 3 blowers. I've always said that these 2650 rotors are so good, they will take all the air that you can get into them. So port the blower. It will make more power. That brings me to the next thing. Carrie wanted me to tell everybody that we're going to have t-shirts with the mouse pad design on them as well. I'm going kind of fast again, Chris. Did I miss anything?
Autobahn V8 wants to know if it's worth to support a Gen 1 elbow, and if I do, would he get anything out of it?
I would say if you're running the Gen 1 really hard, potentially, and he mentioned the elbow. Our new casting actually has a lot more internal volume. The sweep here is bigger. Like I said, there were some bumps for the fuel rail that we took out. So what I would do is, if you're looking for maximum power out of your Gen 1, I would buy the revised elbow. It's only $299, and then I would have your blower port matched to the elbow, and then have the inside of your blower ported too. That would kind of be the ticket for that setup. Hats. Oh, these just came in a couple days ago, and Donnie wore one on Burnout box, and I don't think anybody really noticed. So we now have these awesome VMP Gen 3 hats. The company that embroidered this did a really freaking awesome job. And the way I'm holding the GoPro, the logo is a lot bigger than it looks here. Let me show you over here. So the logo's not actually that big. Rick Cackness would say it's not big enough, but he would literally walk around with a VMP billboard on his head if he could. He actually does on his car. Oh!
But wait, there's more.
Yes! So...
We have very limited quantities of these right now.
Yeah. Okay.
But still.
Yeah, so we have these, what are these called? Like baseball style?
Baseball cut.
Yeah.
Baseball cut t-shirts?
Yeah.
Yeah, a couple people saw some, Rebecca wearing some around the shop, and they had to have them. So we ordered them, and we actually do have a couple for sale too. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I showed them.
We have a couple F-150 questions.
Oh, so sounds like maybe you've been watching Autovlogs videos? Or our videos?
Steve wants to know, are we planning on doing an F-150 race, maybe a regular cab 2 or 4-wheel?
Yeah, we can do that. Tell us what you want to see, and we'll go out and race them. Joe's not done with his truck. 10.4, that's not fast enough for Joe.
And then Matthew wants to know, is the 9 3/4 rear that's in some F-150s stronger than the Super 8.8?
That's a good question. Like, in theory it is, but often the strength is not, the size isn't the only determining factor when it comes to strength. It's also the rest of the guts inside. And if you abuse anything like I did to my truck, you can pretty much break anything.
Jonathan, the one who's asking about the Gen 1 elbow, is asking about an exchange program for the revised elbows, haha.
Yeah. You know, all the elbows for the VMPs for the Cobra blower are interchangeable, same bolt pattern. So if somebody needs the throttle body style that your elbow has, you can definitely sell it to them, but we're not planning to offer any exchange programs on that.
Mm-hmm. And then David Lindsay wants to know what fuel Chucky is on.
Chucky is on 93 right now, but if we need to go a little faster, we did bring some E85 with us. So I like that. David Lindsay caught me saying that we were loading up fuel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So tune into episode 5 to see what happens.
Yep. Is it episode 5? Okay.
This
Next
is going to
one.
be for episode 5. Episode 4 is pretty much produced and ready to go for next week.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, we're working on episode 5 tonight. There's episode 4 coming out next week, and then 5 will come out. If you're just catching, if you haven't seen the Chucky videos before, basically, it's a 2011 Mustang GT. We bought it from the parts farm. Got some hail damage, but it has a clean title, runs good. We just beat the piss out of it, kind of like that Burnout you saw me do before I loaded it in the trailer.
Keith wants to know if we can do anything for a GT350.
We can tune that sucker up. Tune, JLT cold air, exhaust. I had one. It's an awesome car. There's definitely some things you can do to it.
And we are pretty much
caught up on questions. Well, I'm probably going to cover a couple more things, walk around, show everybody some stuff that's just hopping on the feed. The MFP crank supports are in stock, so we've got several of those fresh off the boat from MFP in Australia. If you want to get one, call us up. We're getting ready to launch a new website next week, so a lot of little odds and ends like that are not on the current website just because of the logistics of moving over to a new website. We have got a lot of videos and a lot of content that we're putting out all the time, so make sure you subscribe to our channel. Hit the little bell icon.
Yep.
You'll get notifications when we're live like this or when we put out new videos. I think I'm gonna give everybody a last view of Chucky. Oh yeah, you know what I love about this car? It's just worn the hell out. So pretty much whatever you do to it, it just doesn't matter. There's that hail damage that I was talking about up there. The rear window tint is kind of starting to bubble, but it's just a really good R&D car for us. Rebecca's 2011 was our original Coyote R&D car, and things have changed so much in the past 7 years that we figured we'd get a stock 2011 Mustang GT and show everybody on our channel kind of what we're doing to it and what kind of results basic mods produce. Pretty much the same thing we're doing with my GT500 over there, but we've gone a couple different directions with that because we just couldn't help ourselves from making a lot of horsepower with the Gen 3. Well, everybody, that was a quick Friday update. Sorry I'm talking so fast. It took us a little while to get the live stream set up. Make sure you like this video and subscribe to our channel.
Yeah, one more question.
Oh, one more question.
Project 1X has a 2015 Roush Phase 2. Would the booster pump or the bat be sufficient for running a 72mm pulley on race gas?
Hell no. No. Get injectors and a tune from us. We'll make sure your stuff doesn't blow up. Yeah, you just be too lean with just a booster. Got to have bigger injectors with a 72mm pulley. So, like I was saying, thanks for watching our quick Friday update, everybody. We're going to head to the track. Make sure you like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel. See you next time.